Good morning, sixth grade. So this video is for Tuesday, April 14th. We're going to continue talking about the different spheres in Earth. This PowerPoint that I'm going to show you today is based on topic 3, lesson 1 in your book. I'm pretty sure I assigned it to you guys on Pearson, so you guys can read the information from Pearson from the e-text. If the e-text isn't working, don't worry about it. It's nothing for you to stress about. It's just there as an extra resource for you guys to use. I don't plan on giving you guys the quiz from the book this week. I'm going to create my own quiz based on my PowerPoints and my videos. So I hope you guys are paying attention, watching and reading. All right, so real quick, I'm going to share my screen to your schedule for this week, if I can find it. Hold on. It's coming. Okay, remember, you go into your my class for this period, for your period, and you go into the folders and you click the schedule. Dun, dun, dun. As it comes up. In the over here will be the new video and the new PowerPoint as soon as I'm done creating this video. So for today, you're going to watch this instructional video, which I plan on posting on YouTube as well. And you're going to watch 2 videos on Pearson. And then you're going to summarize my instructional video. That is it. That is all you have to do. You watch 3 videos and you summarize my instructional video, not the Pearson instructional videos. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can share again to the PowerPoint. Okay, here is our PowerPoint. So it's going to be the same information, like the introduction is going to be the same as yesterday, but you need to hear it a few times so you guys actually remember what the information is. So your vocabulary words are actually these words right here, plus cryosphere. I don't have cryosphere on here. So Earth spheres. The Earth system is made up of 4 main spheres or subsystems. We have the atmosphere, the geosphere, the hydrosphere, and the biosphere. Yesterday, I also mentioned the cryosphere. I'll be talking about the cryosphere today again as well, but the cryosphere is basically the frozen part of the hydrosphere because remember, cryo means ice, it's frozen water. So, and hydro means water, and the hydrosphere is the water part of Earth. So the atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere is relatively thin, is the relatively thin envelope of gases that forms Earth's outermost layer. It is made of air, a mixture of gases including nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide, and dust particles. It contains Earth's weather, and it is the foundation for the different climates around the world. The geosphere. Most of Earth's mass is in the form of rock and metal. The geosphere includes solid metal, inner core, and the liquid metal outer core, and the rocky mantle crust. The hydrosphere is all of Earth's water, including the water that cycles through the atmosphere, which would be like clouds and rain and fog and humidity. So the cryosphere is the frozen component of the hydrosphere. It is made up of all the ice and snow on land plus sea and lake ice. And the biosphere is the part of Earth that contains all living organisms, both plants and animals. So this slide has a lot of information on it. So hold on, I'm gonna move myself to the middle here. Earth's outermost layer receives energy. So this is for the atmosphere. Earth's outermost layer receives energy in the form of sunlight that passes through it from heat that rises from Earth's surface, including the ocean. Heat rising from Earth's surface creates wind. This distributes heat as well as water through the atmosphere. The hydrosphere, which is this includes the hydrosphere and the cryosphere. Liquid water, which absorbs energy from sunlight, moderates the climate. When the atmosphere is cold, heat from the ocean can keep the temperature above freezing. When the atmosphere is warm, the ocean absorbs some heat, making coastal communities cooler. Snow and ice, reflecting sunlight, which otherwise would be absorbed by the water, soil, trees, and rock. Without water in all its forms, Earth would have extreme changes in temperature. And this is to describe the geosphere. Earth's rock and metal contain an enormous amount of energy. Exposed rock absorbs sunlight and radiates heat into the atmosphere. In some locations, energy and new material make up the rocky outer layer of the geosphere in the form of lava. Major eruptions can affect the atmosphere, which in turn affects the hydrosphere and the biosphere. And last but not least, the biosphere. Life has been found in virtually every part of Earth, from deep below the continental ice shelf of Antarctica to high up in the Himalayan mountains. Systems feedback. So there's a lot more that goes into these spheres. Glaciers, part of the cryosphere, are large blocks of ancient ice, usually found near mountains and in polar regions. Like a freezer packed in a cooler, like a freezer pack in a cooler, the glacier keeps the surrounding air and land cool. But many glaciers are melting around the world. As glaciers melt, they lose mass and volume and turn into liquid water that drains away or evaporates. This allows the land underneath to absorb more sunlight, which causes the surrounding air and land to get warmer. The warmer air makes glaciers melt even faster. This is an example of feedback. The system returns or feeds back information about itself, and that information results in change. Some feedback is negative. It causes a process to slow down or go in reverse. But some types of feedback are positive. They reinforce, speed up, or enhance the process that is already underway. Feedback may result in stability or it may cause more change. The melting glaciers are an example of positive feedback and change. A similar process in change is causing change in the Arctic. Interacting spheres. So all the spheres work together as the systems of Earth. An event in one sphere can affect another, which in turn can affect another. So if something happens in the atmosphere, it can affect the biosphere, which could affect the geosphere. For example, Greenland losing about 250 billion tons of ice each year, so that would be the cryosphere. As the massive ice sheet thins, the weight of the ice decreases. As a result, in some parts of Greenland, the land is rising about 1 centimeter per year. Earth's rocky outer layer is floating on a denser layer of rock. below the crust. So I know you're probably like thinking, why is Greenland full of ice? Because Greenland is full of ice and Iceland is actually very nice. That's something that I learned from Mighty Ducks too in like 1995 or something. But anyways, Greenland is full of ice and Iceland is very nice, like I just said. So they're the opposite. It was like to play a trick on the people that were trying to take over the Iceland land. So they would go to Greenland instead, thinking that it was nicer. Okay, moving on. More interface interacting spheres. A landmass that gets heavier by gaining more water or other material will sink, while a landmass that gets lighter by losing material will rise. It's like a boat in the water with its cargo offloaded. As containers are removed, there's less mass on the boat. This causes the boat to sit higher in the water because it's more buoyant, meaning that it can float better. And that is the end of my PowerPoint. So make sure you guys watch those other videos on Pearson. They count as making sure you guys do your work because it shows me that you completed it or not completed it. And also make sure that you guys get the summary of this video completed. Remember, you are summarizing this video and not the Pearson videos. All right, have a great day, guys.